This is half a pack of cigarettes. Jamie found a half pack of cigarettes lying on the hotel bathroom floor when she woke up alone. She could taste the smell that lingered, counted the rings upon a finger, and found a phone. And Jamie called a ride and she walked outside, sat down by the side of the road and lit up a smoke. She was rubbing at the scars on the side of her arm, struggling to recall the color of car that he drove. By the time he arrived, she was down to less than 5 cigarettes, but she finally remembered his name. Then she sat in the back, and before she collapsed, he turned around, grabbed her, and asked for the money she made. That ain't no life, you know. That's just a life lived in the wind. That ain't love, you know. Oh no, that's a love that lives in sin. You got nothing there to bind you or remind you where you've been. But when you're in, you're in. When you're living in the wind. Jerry left a tip on the counter, paused for a second, reached into his pocket to answer his phone. And he was missing a half pack of cigarettes, thinking that he probably dropped them, maybe forgot them at home. Jerry was a blown-out bouncer who covered the door, and when he didn't, he'd sometimes pick up the girls. He was working on a hustle of his own with the muscle he knew from the strip club scene way on the DL. They were running pills to the thrill of the girls at the club that he knew were there only looking to score. And he'd give them a fix for a couple of picks, and when they were jonesing, that's when he'd start asking for more. That ain't no life, son. That's just a life lived in the wind. That ain't love you so. Oh no, that's the pleasures of the skin. You push a golden lie, you know ain't worth the price of 10. But when they're in, they're in. When they're living in the wind. Eddie was washing his face in a gas station bathroom only a few short blocks from his home. He tucked in his shirt, popped a couple of certs, straightened his necktie, and put on a little cologne. Eddie pulled up in the driveway, looked at his wife's face, blamed it on the highway, and hugged his kids. And as he passed away, she caught the faintest smell of cigarettes and asked if there was anything else that he did. Just out with the boys, making jokes, having beers, sharing smokes, you know, men just trying to blow off some steam. And she smiled and kissed him, and he laughed and asked what's for dinner, sat down on the couch and turned on the TV. Oh, that ain't no life, you know. That's just a life lived in the wind. That ain't love you grow, no. That's a web of lies you spin. You may try as you might, and you will try to fix this hole that you are in. But when you're in, you're in. When you're living in the wind, when you're in, you're in. When you're living in the wind. Thank you.